Black Book, épisode 0. Let's go. Ah. Alors, language setting. Anglais ou chinois. Voice language. Alors, graphic settings. Réglage graphique. 3840 x 2160. Ultra, very high. Vertical sync. Post effect. Difficulty. Là. Oh, c'est normal. Ouais. Back. New game.
Once upon a time, evil spirits dwelled here.
Once upon a time.
I will tell you a story.
There we go.
Long ago, even before the revolution, it happened here, not far from Cherdin. I heard my grandmother tell it. A man was fostering an orphan girl. He was a Noah. Everyone called him Old Yegor. She didn't want to become a witch, but he taught her his craft. She was to be married to a special young man. I can't recall what exactly happened, but this young man took his own life. He was later buried beyond the gates of the churchyard. Which meant that he would pass straight to hell. As for the orphan, Vasilisa, she refused to accept it. She was intent on bringing back his soul from the inferno. To do this, she would need to break the 7 seals of the Black Book, which Old Yegor kept, and retrieve him. And it was for that reason that Vasilisa agreed to become a witch. But to become one, she needed to be initiated in a banya or at a crossroads. And so, Vasilisa set out for the crossroads.
I slept poorly last night.
Je peux pas mettre le dialogue auto là? Dialogue autoplay.
Been waiting, hoping for you to return, but you haven't. You never sat at the table. Where are you now, sweetheart? Where you had it? From relatives, and from the warm summer, you departed. There's no entrance or exit for you, it seems. Cold Mother Earth. There isn't even a churchyard fence to hold on to. Enough. I don't believe you would do this to yourself. It'll all be well. All will be well. I'll accept this knowledge from Grandpa, though I know what you thought of that. But there's no other choice. I'll drag you from that road myself. Sleep for now. Sleep. I won't be long. They didn't bury him in the holy ground.
Ah, c'est un point and click. Grave.
Unclean dead, they say. I will never believe it.
Candle.
He couldn't have done this to himself. Or me.
Crossroad. Herb. Replenish.
The darkness of the night is filled with anticipation. You're at Mikhail's crossroads, along with old Yegor. You know the ritual that has to be done, but you've never thought of what might happen once it's complete. However, the time to draw the circle has come.
Where have you been? It will be midnight soon. Go over there, by that milepost. Everything you need for the ritual you'll find over there. Take the candles, we'll light them and draw a circle.
Cherdyn, 16 miles. Solikamsk, 102 miles. Nirop, 21 miles.
Well done, Vasilisa. Now let's draw a circle. Be careful not to leave any gaps, otherwise we'll be crushed by evil spirits.
Is it all right, Grandfather?
The circle is drawn. No gaps, good. Too late to dither now.
You think that I can help him?
Sure you can. You can do anything when you have the book. So says the legend. Well, go on. It's time for you to take my knowledge. Such a long time we've spent together. Parting with it is bittersweet. Well, take it. Would you look at that? What power emanates from the book? The seal is open. It seems great sorcery lurks in you. Well, think about it later. Now speak the words I taught you.
Read the spell.
I'll get up without crossing myself, but I will go to the crossroads. On the crossroads, I'll draw a circle and step into it. And I shall speak. Good merchants, come and buy my cat. For this cat, give me neither inconvertible ruble nor a fine hat, but bestow me with knowledge of the dark and eyes with vision sharp. So as I have said, so it will be. My words are stone.
Here are your merchants. Now listen carefully if you value your life. To become a witch, you have to defeat this demon. Time for your first Sagavar.
Ah ouais, c'est un point and click. Jeu de cartes. Un deck game. Deck card game, point and click. Aventure. Try using user page. Press to enter. Okay, enter. Un 4. Blockade. Je peux bloquer les attaques d'ennemis avec le skill défensif. Ok, pourquoi pas. Pourquoi pas. Defense shield. Et c'est ça. De toute façon, j'ai pas le choix là. C'est genre le combat tuto en vrai. Je vais arrêter de glisser du fauteuil là. Ça commence à me. Et là. Touch end.
Now draw up a complete Sagavar.
Ok, donc ah oui, def. You can currently recite a maximum of 3 pages. Ok, donc je dois lancer les sorts dans un ordre et ensuite utiliser un sort de clé apparemment, sort clé.
Good job, Vasya. This demon is nearly beaten. A couple more spells to rid the world of it.
En vrai, c'est pas plus mal de mettre 2 attaques. Je vais mettre 3 attaques en vrai là. Il est mort normalement.
Take that, you monkey hellhound! Well, now, Vasha, answer this maw. You'll be a witch as soon as you return. Well, safe travels.
Black Rift.
Is that you, Vasilisa? I should congratulate you. For the first seal is open. Only 6 remain. Oh, but will you be able to open the rest? This is another matter entirely.
Dun 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 dun. Who are you?
What sort of devil are you?
How rude, Vasilisa. I'm your chief advisor. It is I who grants you the powers of a Khaldun. We will become better acquainted in time, I presume.
How do I open the seals?
Oh, can't figure it out by yourself, girl? I'm disappointed in you.
I'm curious. Can the Black Book grant any wish?
Indeed, as legend dictates. Who knows? Perhaps you shall meet your beloved soon.
Love it so.
Worthy to open the scroll and break its seals. No one in heaven, on earth, or beneath it has ever been able to open the scroll or look upon it.
Look at on it.
Let me
Leave.
return to the land of the living.
Not just yet. Have you forgotten your purpose? I name you a witch. How many demons will you take on for your service?
Surely I will only need one at most.
We do not assign fewer than 3 imps, Vasilisa. I'll pick out the best among Yegor's old imps for you. Now go. Perhaps we'll meet again. If you manage to open the seals.
Bum, 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 bum.
What? What? Well, are you awake? The sun rose while you were coming to. Had to drag you home. I understand it's not easy to pass through the Devil's Domain. So, you've seen it?
Huh? Are we home? Seems like it was all a dream. The devil made me a witch.
Well, then it is a good day. What did I tell you? You should have become a witch a long time ago. Well, what's done is done. The legend says that your wish is behind the 7 seals. I could never open the first one. Here's the second seal, the Aspen one.
How do I open it? Maybe it was the demon at the crossroads that opened the first.
Perhaps. I think that demons do play a part, but what spirit is the Aspen one? I'll have to rack my brain a bit. Maybe there's something in the books? You yourself are a witch now. I knew that you would not let me down. The news of your enlightenment has spread already. Must be the Susetkes who told the heads of the families. Now people will come to you for advice. I am old now, not many teeth left. My Koldun powers are waning. Now it is you who will help the people around here. Perhaps you will even find the right demon for your problem. Well, while you were coming to your senses, I've already spoken to most of the visitors. There's only one left. He's waiting behind the door. Look around for a start. Your book is over there, on the table. Do you remember how I taught you bookbinding? Afterwards, see to that visitor of yours. Some evil spirit has been giving him trouble. Got it?
I got it, Grandpa. Time to get to work.
Look for the spirits around the district. Maybe we'll get lucky with the seals. We should not tarry. Who knows? Perhaps after 40 days have passed, we won't be able to help. God bless. So, Vasya, have you taken well to learning the mystical arts? Are you curious enough to learn some more?
So how did you become a Khaldun, Grandfather?
I was born in Vilgard, the 6th son of my father, Yevlan Pichurov. It was a big family, not the richest though. When you have so many mouths to feed, it's hard to save money. But we lived well as a family. The house must have been built well. That is to say, I realize this now. Then one year, a 7th brother was born. Timofey, he was called. He was a good lad. He grew up, but I didn't look after him well enough. Heavy is this sin of mine. I still feel guilty. Vasya, having chores is a trivial thing. You would do better to protect the ones closest to you, to fight for them. It's knowledge that gives us strength. For one day I cursed him, so the Lesh we never found Timoshka. Oh, it's hard to bear these sins, Vasya. So hard. So I decided to become a Khaldun. I wouldn't let the Dark Ones harm my family ever again. Or so I thought. Well, I'll tell the story of how I became a Khaldun later. Ask me tomorrow. It's hard to remember all these things of the past. You'll understand when you're as old as me.
How can I recognize evil spirits? How can I know when they're before me?
Simple. You've been to the world of the devil, and now you'll see everything for what it is. The only thing is, the darkness will see you too. Demons and spirits will track you down, and as soon as you glance into the darkness, you'll feel their eyes upon you as well. Be strong. Such is our fate. You make your own way.
How's our Isba built?
It was built long ago. Lots of people have lived here since. More than half a century ago, it seems. But I don't remember who built it. My grandfather, I suppose.
No, I have to go, Grandfather. We'll talk later.
Oh, God bless Yegor Yevlampovich, Vasilisa Fyodorovna.
God bless.
I come bearing gifts. Some flour for your household. Please, hear me out. I won't waste your time. I'll tell you straight away. Something terrible is happening at the mill. We were working in the night when suddenly we heard some strange sounds. Then a shadow began to darken in one of the corners. Such a deep blackness. We ran for our lives. You are known for your knowledge in these matters. What should I do now?
During the night shift at the windmill, he heard some strange sounds and saw some strange shifting shadows. What could be behind such emanations? Some bandit must have crept in and scared you.
I don't think so, Vasya. Such a shadow is not the work of man. Why do you work at night? You're just asking for demons to tear you apart.
But what do we do now? I did everything right when I built it. Please, help me.
You'd better cough it up if... All right, Vasya. Look into what's going on with that place. The demon there may be of use to us, you know?
I'll find out what's going on with your chort.
Oh, thank you.
He's not your average miller. Usually they consort with a leshy, but this miller has some chort. Well, I'll study these seals while you're off dealing with the mill. And to make your trip a bit easier, take this herb. It is called an Adam's Head. It will heal you up if anything goes sideways. Time for you to be on your way. Evil spirits won't quell themselves. Well, you get all that? Wanna ask anything else?
Where do I find this windmill?
Don't you remember the one to the north of Vilgord? The devil haunts that place at night, people say. Go there and be back home by sunrise.
How do I use the herbs anyway?
Well, it's quite simple. Use them in battle to close up your wounds.
Got it, Grandfather. It's time to go. See you tomorrow.
Ah, wait! One more thing. I've sent a chort to Kusheva village. He must have cursed someone. Go there and fix it. You'll earn some money in process.
All right, Grandpa.
Ok, moi je suis là. Je suis censé aller là. Your location. Visite Kushekila village.
You stealthily creep by the village houses. At least, you thought you were being stealthy. You hear a familiar voice calling out from one of the windows overhanging the street.
Listen.
Marcia, wait! I have business with you. Hush! We'd better whisper. I've got this neighbor and I hate her guts. So curse her a bit, will you? Use a killer curse or something. Not a strong one. I've got a gift ready for you.
Very well, I'll do it. Just well up by tomorrow, you'll see.
You read a simple curse and take your well-earned reward. You notice a noisy family gathering in front of one of the houses. It's unusual to see an entire...
Good evening to you, Vasilisa. God himself has sent you to us tonight. Everything has been turned upside down in our house. The enemy of man is haunting our house. The devil himself is here. Everyone is scared senseless.
How did it manage to get in here? It's no simple matter for a chort to get inside a human dwelling. What did you do yesterday?
We just had some tea. Natalia likes it a lot. She's quite fond of tea. Then we prayed and went to sleep. And in the middle of the night, it all started.
Tea time turned into a chort invasion. I wonder why these demons appeared in the first place. And did you make the sign of the cross over the samovar?
That must be it. We didn't mark the samovar with a cross.
You must do this. And please, remember next time.
You're such a great knower, Vasya. Please, won't you help us? Don't leave us this way.
Oh, very well. I will help you. It's no good sleeping on the street, is it?
Thank you, Vasilisa. Have some milk for you, Johnny.
You come inside the Izba. Everything is in complete disarray. The Chorts have certainly had their way here. You make the sign of the cross and take a couple of careful steps deeper inside.
Deeper inside samovar explore Ibiza.
You approach the overturned samovar. Suddenly, it shakes and starts to move, and red eyes light up the darkened room. A demon is here.
Il a plus d'armure normalement là. No match. Six roubles.
The elders of the family bow to you and thank you for helping them. They also give thanks to God for bringing you here. The silver glow of the moon catches glimpses of the foul water. The chilled northern night air is split by dull croaks coming from the swamp. You quickly draw a circle on the soft swamp soil and light the candles. A moment passes.
Ok, c'est un démon. Oh, ce qu'il a pris avec la malédiction là.
Standing amidst the black wooden figures, you hear a rustle in the trees. You read the
Les bois de
spells,
Kamgort.
but out comes a person, not a demon. And
Oh, a witch, a witch. I can smell your kind from a mile away. Can you spare a few coins? I don't need much to get by. A person is only as good as they are charitable.
Here you are. Don't forget me in your prayers.
Thank you. I'll pray for your lost soul. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this, a healing herb.
2 roubles contre une carte, ça vaut le coup en vrai. Replenish 5. 5 en repentance.
near the forest's edge, you see a white towel on an old stump. Someone has left a bottle of milk and some piragi. Near these gifts is a birch charter.
Till the
Peasants from
gift,
Gichi village
tamper
are
with the
visiting
charter.
to take care of their cattle.
Still the gift, tamper with the charter. Still the gift. Voler le cadeau. Non.
You draw up a new charter. Now the Lyeshi will be helping peasants from Vilgurt. If evil spirits help anyone, they should help.
J'ai pris un sacré buff là. Punish Kaya Ravine.
While traveling through the woods, you stumble upon a snake's nest. Baby snakes are still inside their eggs. Fortunately, the mother snake does not seem to be around. You make a small wall. Some time passes, and the snake comes back with a bunch of grass in its mouth. The snake touches the grassy mass to the stone barrier, and the wall instantly collapses. The snake is reunited with its nest. You quickly grab the grass before the snake hides it. It smells of rust. The only noticeable thing about it is the cross shape made by 4 leaves. Fortune has smiled upon you. You have found a break herb, a bundle of aromatic weeds that opens locks and barriers.
Take the herb.
Take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
Ok, j'ai récupéré des herbes gratuites.
On a hillside near Kacheva Lake, you see 2 silhouettes. One is combing the other's long hair. The black figures disappear as soon as you recite the name of God. Gloomy windmill arms creak in the distance, parting the pre-dawn fog. The shadow of an owl passes overhead. You read a protective Zagavar and feel that the ancient words help you. You continue. You meet 2 travelers from Bigichi village who are on their way to the fields. The 3 of you continue on your journey together. Near the mouth of a chasm, one of them jokingly tries to you strike the peasant backhanded. As you glare at your 2...
Ok, 15. Lui il a 13 à gauche. Ah, il fait mal lui hein. Ok, il m'a envoyé un petit set au calme. Allez, bim. One shot.
You walk around the windmill and approach the Chud forest. The grim silence envelops you. The only sound you hear is of the fir branches, whispering in the morning fog. Suddenly, the short swarm dives into the gloom with a chorus of angry screams. As the forest sinks into silence, you... The spruce branches part, and an old mill stands before you. This place is filled with legends and stories from the surrounding villages. Those who visited this place at dusk, or worse, at night, speak of dark phantoms in the windows of the mill, of sudden gusts of wind and other devilry. It is what they call a bad place.
Look around.
It's obvious the mill is old. Some wood has rotted through, making more windows. As soon as you press the break herb to the lock, it opens.
Some kind of will has been placed here by the miller. The grindstones are still, but the blades of the mill are turning. This chest is for various tools used at the mill. Nothing interesting.
You study the cabinet. Among various krinkas, old pots, and birch bark containers, you find a sack with silver rubles. It might be of some use to you. You choose to take the money. The miller will hardly miss it. A broken block of wood is near the wall. It seems to be part of the windmill's mechanism and the reason why the grindstones are standing still.
Ok, les démons sont là.
I expected to see a wretched old man, not a beautiful maiden. Why are you here, then?
Well, what do you want with the windmill, then?
Haven't you figured it out? Perhaps I was wrong about you. I thought of you to be a strong witch, a master of wit, deduction, and intellect, one endowed with knowledge that others do not possess. I guess not.
The windmill is possessed. But is the demon's presence here as spontaneous as it appears to be? I must think about why he's here in the first place. The miller's curses invoke the devil. This piques your interest.
The swearing of mortals is so unsophisticated, and I must admit, I do not like it. But I'm not here because of that. I always have been and always will be here. They summoned me with a blood sacrifice when the mill was built. I'm bound to this place with my death in this world and my birth in the next. Enough, feeble sorceress. It is time to meet your demise. I will bring you into the ever dark realm of shadow and extinguish the candle of your life.
And soon you will visit the fries of hell.
There is yet to be such a Khaldun who can outmatch the 13th brother.
Allez, pouah, 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 pouah. 46 quand même. Hein.
So arrogant. Do you really think you can defeat this ancient spirit?
Yes, my book will help me.
This can't be.
Normalement là, il n'a plus d'armure.
It is a legendary artifact. I never gave up before, and I'm not going to now.
La prochaine patate, il est mort. En forme, bro. Panneau A de ses morts. Je lui envoie ça. Et ça. Il est foutu là. Au calme. Sur un petit jeu russe là. Et il est pas mal en vrai. Aventure, jeu de cartes. Les ennemis. Vous avez gagné un level. Et grandi en puissance. D'accord, skill section. Level 5, level 3. Increase the number of the order in use Zagaro by 1. Comment je sélectionne? Ah, j'en sélectionne un en vrai. Auto learning. Auto learning. J'ai vu qu'il y aurait un petit Soul-like 2D qui va bientôt sortir. Ah oui, Salt and Sacrifice, ouais. Bah, j'ai fait Salt and Sanctuary. Ça fait un moment déjà, tu as un Salt and Sanctuary, c'est le premier opus en vrai. Donc c'est la suite de Salt and Sanctuary, Salt and Sacrifice. Item. Ah ouais, il est bien, mais par contre il est dur. Hein. J'ai bien galéré dessus. Hein. Il est vraiment hardcore. Hein. Salt and Sanctuary, c'est dur. Hein. D'ailleurs, je sais plus, je l'ai fini en combien d'heures, mais j'ai passé pas mal de temps quand même dessus. Tu peux pas rush comme dans les Souls en 3D, tu vois. T'es obligé de... T'es obligé d'y aller par étapes en vrai. Ah mais je comprends pas là, je dois choisir mon skill comme ça là. Ok. Et rouble. A black flame. Déglingué bordel. Je sais pas où mettre mes jambes en vrai.
Well done, Basha. I didn't doubt for a minute that you'd take care of the demon. Well, while you were gone, I had some thoughts about the seeds.
While you are gone.
Every single piece has its meaning, and
every single piece
requires a demon. The second one is the Aspen one. We'll have to think what to do next.
Aller au travail. Le seau de l'aspe ou un autre seau.
The first seal was opened by touch, and that was all. How do I open the second?
Well, not by simply touching the asp, that's for sure. I think we need evil spirits. So we'll find the Aspen demons.
The Aspen demon.
Find them, grandfather.
I don't know yet. I'll have to think on it. Go deal with the things you can at the moment.
Les doublages sont de qualité en tout cas. Qualité, doublage de qualité. Doublage de qualité. Over les autres sauts.
I doubt that, but who knows? Look around a bit and maybe you'll fortune upon the right chart.
I see. Time to get to work then.
Encore un démon. Ah ouais, dans mon sac directement.
I sent them to perform an arduous task. That's why they weren't around.
Now I should give them tasks?
Well, what did you expect? You knew what you signed up for. Everything has a price, especially wishes. If you don't want them to torture you, send them to curse people. That's the life of a Khaldun for you.
And if I don't want to curse anyone?
Then suffer. These demons won't leave you alone.
I've seen them before. Not often, though.
Now you will see them plenty. You can observe our entire gubernia in your pistel. In the end, you decide what you do with those jorts of yours. God help us.
Esther with shorts. Old dagger. Ah oui, ça c'est la... Ah non, c'est la quête, c'est les visiteurs là. En fait, tu dois chasser les esprits. Pour les gens. Un peu comme dans Witcher en vrai. Un chasseur de monstres. Une sorcière chasseuse de monstres. C'est pas mal. Bon, next game. À tout de suite. Épisode Terminares.